Well, here we are at the area we're going to search. Got to look for some, hopefully some quartz. Give us a clue. Well, at least one good thing this time of year, we shouldn't have to worry about rattlesnakes for a change. I do see some pieces of quartz here and there. Some float. Yeah, here's the old Indian grinding hole. Way over there, there's a whole bunch of them, but I don't think we can go over there anymore. When we were kids, we could wander all over here, but I think they probably won't let us over that area. Well, so far I haven't dug up anything. Randy's dug up some bullets so far. Mind your light.
Gold.
Gold?
I said, try to see if there's a gold.
Oh, I thought you said, I see gold. What?
No, so little bullet thing.
Okay. Well, I guess that's what we got to explore.
Now the other guy with his duck detector sounds like a duck, and then this one.
Yeah. So what is it? Yeah. Some kids made a little.
Either that or been there a long time. Look at all this paint is and everything. Or it could have been some kid just put it up.
Yeah.
Capital, not capital, you know. I wrote everything down perfectly, but then, you know, the thing wouldn't work. And the username they want me to do, something was wrong.
Was it like maybe a capital? Oh, you say you tried all the...
Well, I tried everything. So then finally it says, forget your password, you know, so I push that. Then it's supposed to send an email. I kept waiting and waiting. And then I saw in the email it said you had to do it that day. If you did it later, it could throw everything off.
Oh.
You know, like they usually mail it, you can even mail Monday, you know, but this, it had to be done right then. It logs in when you did it.
Huh.
And it could throw everything off if you don't do it, then you might not get your money. So I kept messing around with it. So then they said new password. Then I went like over the hour.
Uh-huh.
Then I tried it, it doesn't work. And then I tried like, it could be a 0 or an O.
Oh yeah.
I tried the other combination, the 0 or whatever, then also it worked. So then they wanted me to make a new password, so I made one that there's no way you can mess up on it. So simple.
Yeah.
And then I was able to log in, then do the paperwork. And with all that rigmarole, I forgot about your gold thing.
Oh, that's okay. It's not going anywhere?
No, I'll just go in there real quick and do it. No, it turned into a big headache. So whatever it is, it's in here. I wish I had some way of doing this, but it.
Gone forever, huh?
I think it might be this.
Piece of lead?
Piece of bullet.
Yeah. Yeah, this is undoubtedly a bullet. If it was a nugget, unless it was a giant nugget, it wouldn't be that loud, but I can't see any big nuggets around here happening. But I'd like to be proven wrong. And I left my pinpointer in the car. It's too far to walk back, so I'll just play it by ear. Literally. Yeah, just a piece of metal after all that, part of a bullet, I guess. Yeah, here's another one of the grinding rocks. From the Indians. Too bad they weren't grinding some nuggets in here. And he said there was another grinding rock up here somewhere. A lot of black sands in this channel here. Bet I just dug up a bolt, wasn't a nugget. And there's, hey, I didn't get skunked. There's a memorial just sitting on top in the channel. We'll take it. Yeah. In all probability, another piece of lead. But when you're at a place that you haven't detected before, you kind of have to go ahead and dig some stuff you feel is probably a waste of time, because maybe it's not. Well, whatever this is, it's deep. Okay, put it on a different setting here. Okay, we'll kind of divide the dirt up a little. All right. It's right in here. It's not finding it. Looks like I might have it in my hand. Yeah, there it is. There it is, chunk of bullet. You probably can't see, but Randy's up on that hill below those big boulders up there, leaning down and digging something. So far, we haven't been able to find the source of this float, the quartz that broke off from somewhere. Now, it could be the original source might be covered with topsoil now. Of course, this is a big area. Might just be missing it by a few feet, a few yards. And I'd like to go way over there if I can get away with it. That's where the Indian writings are, and a whole bunch of grinding holes right next to the writings. I've been over there since I was a kid. Okay, we'll see if anybody bothers me. The Indians that lived around here in the old days are really peaceful. They pretty much ate like, there's, you know, obviously they would get game, rabbits and all that, but there's a lot of natural vegetation. They ate different types of berries that would have grown, things like that. They pretty much were the type that would trade for better stuff. You know, they didn't have much around here that they could use that was too valuable to other people, but every once in a while, I guess they'd come up with something they'd trade for something better. I can't remember the name of the tribe. It seems like it was something like Lusano, but I'm sure that's not the right name or pronunciation. I just don't remember. But I'm trying to work my way over to where their the grinding stone is, where they all sat. Watch the deer, I'm sure, and everything else frolic. Yeah, we actually used to see a few deer here, this area. Menifee in the old days, and bobcats all the time, tarantulas crossing the road. But I mean, you couldn't even drive down the street without hitting a rabbit, you know, not on purpose, but they were just everywhere. Jackrabbits, cottontails. Now if you see like one a year, you're doing pretty good. That's what man does. It drives everything out of the way or to extinction. Is that a shell? Snail shell, okay. Well, it's been so long. I think that's the rock that I'm looking for over there where the writings are. But like I say, it's been years and years and years and years since I've been here, so I don't know for sure. It seems like, though, it was like the rocks made like a little cave. Anyway, here's some writings here that's almost, you can hardly make it out. I wonder if one of the boulders fell over and collapsed into part of what was the cave. I doubt you'll be able to see this on the camera, but it's kind of a red color. Some expert in the field came here one time and said what the writings mean is that there was a spring nearby. Now here's one of the grinding stones, but it seems to me like there was one big stone with a whole bunch on it, a whole bunch of holes. So I still could be in the wrong spot. There's some more of the writings over here. It looks almost like some little animal or something was drawn. And there's some up here too, but it's just about completely worn off. Just barely see the red. And there's some right there that's almost completely gone. Yeah, too bad I didn't take pictures of this when I was young. Probably somebody has, somewhere along the line. I found the grinding area right on the, here, there's the gigantic boulder. It's right on the back side of it here. Here's two of them right here. And if we go over here, if they wanted to get up a little higher for a better view of the area, there's one there and one there with water in it. Another surface find. Looks like a memorial, probably. Yep. Yeah, 2006. Yeah, I've never heard of the Indians in this area having any interest in gold or, finding any gold. So either there wasn't any right here or it just didn't interest them. I did find an artifact one time. It's either up on this hill or the one next to it. Part of a arrowhead that was like made out of obsidian, which obviously isn't natural to this area, so they had to have traded something to get that with some other tribe. Okay, I'm traveling up this wash here, hoping to find something besides a bullet. With the old gold bug too. Another grinding hole filled up with mud. Let's see if there's any more on top of this thing. Yep, I guess that was the lone wolf up here. Oh, I see Randy way down there. I heard his detector. I was wondering where he was, so I guess I'm going to head that way. Probably head back towards the car. I think if there's any nuggets here, they're going to stay here today anyway. Yep, they're not going home with us today. Well, Randy found a piece of...
I didn't know if somebody was starting an arrowhead with it or not. It might be the wrong kind of rock. Looks like a quartz. Or it just could have been chipped off something.
Anyway, I don't know. You think it's from a horse, huh?
Well, I don't know. I mean, like,
Yeah.
a bridle thing or something.
Could
maybe.
be.
I don't know what that is.
Might as well keep it.
It'd be a metal detector's nightmare around here.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a place with a bunch of old trash, beer cans and stuff. So we're trying to see how old the stuff is here. What's this? Yeah, probably not too old. Piece of some kind of pottery over there. Have to check it out. Yeah, here's a button I found in the trash. It's probably not old. Pretty sure it's plastic. Okay, found this little piece of chain. I don't know if it's just like plated, or if it's silver, or if it's just junk. Have to clean it up, see if it has the mark on it.
Kind of place where some coins probably could be found, but who knows? Probably have to hunt for hours.
Yeah, they're just not biting today. Now here's another grinding hole here on this nice rock boulder. I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of an unusual looking.
Maybe they're practicing grinding.
Could be. There's another nice deep grinding hole.
Got something down there, but it's in the water.
Okay, I actually found 2 pennies. I don't know, the other's in a pocket somewhere, but they're both just modern pennies. And then this chain thing, the button, and then that little plastic little jewelry. Randy got this, is probably old, from a horse or something. All these shells.
These old shells, probably early 1900s, 1930s, 1920s, and earlier.
Okay, there's another one in your wallet.
Well, they're all over. I mean,